Want to get ChatGPT to generate 4 images at once? What's going on? My name is Logan Crockett, coming at you with another video for Marketing for Normal People. We specialize in teaching marketing campaigns, and a huge part of that is teaching AI. Now, typically when you're generating an image with ChatGPT, it'll only let you generate a single image like this. But most AI image generation platforms like Midjourney or Meta AI generate 4 images all at once. And actually, when Dall-E first released to the public, it generated 4 images at once too. But now that you have to use Dall-E through ChatGPT, it typically only generates 1 image at a time. But there is a trick I can show you that will help you out if you want to generate more than just 1. So you can use a very specific prompt and then you can get 4 images in a single response. Let me show you. So let's go ahead, and I have a new chat in ChatGPT open right here, and we're using ChatGPT 4.0. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in a specific prompt, and I'll also have that prompt down in the description if you'd like to just copy it straight from there. So I'll go ahead and I'll paste this prompt in, and you can see right here, I've already have written out a gummy bear blasting out of a fruity volcano. So we're trying to do the same basic idea here. We're just trying to get 4 options all at once. And of course, you can go ahead and fill this in with any prompt that you want, but we'll go ahead and use that for right now. So we're just asking ChatGPT to make a couple images all at the same time. And typically when you just ask it to do this, it struggles, but there's some very specific instructions in here that make sure that it knows, all right, you're going to generate 4 images. All right, so I'll just show you that it works. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this arrow right here, and then we're going to see what ChatGPT using Dall-E comes up with. So it does still generate all 4 of the images individually. So it generates each image one at a time, but it will do all 4 of them all in a single response. So it'll just take a moment. It's obviously, you can see it's doing it very quickly. This is great. His mouth is, I love his mouth. So anyway, so there's 2 images, there's 3 images already, and then it'll come up with this 4th image in just a moment. All right, and so now it's done. It knows that we have, or knows that it successfully created all 4 images, and all of these are being done with the exact same prompt. And of course, with ChatGPT, it's using this general prompt that I gave it, but then it's adapting the prompt. And so if we click on it, for instance, and click right there, you can see that it improvised the prompt a good bit. But let me go back here. Okay, there we go. So, but that said, all of these images are being done with the exact same prompt that ChatGPT is using. So what I can also do is I can say, hey, and now that I already gave it the instructions up here, now that I was very clear about the instructions, we can tell it to do it again. So I'll just say, do it again with a slightly different prompt. And then we'll go ahead and hit return. It's asking me to make it, so I'm just going to say, you alter it slightly on your own. I want it to just come up with a bit of a different way to do it. So very simple. It's doing it. You can also just typically ask it literally like do it again with the same prompt, and it will use the exact same prompt it already used, and just run with it again. If you want 8 images instead of just 4, for instance. But anyway, so the prompt's a little bit different. You're seeing that we're getting slightly different results. We're getting more mouth open and some tongue there. More mouth open. So, and these gummy bears all seem to be more facing forward, where a lot of these were angled. But anyways, oh, and wow, that's great. That's amazing. Anyway, you never know what you're going to get with Dall-E and ChatGPT. But as you can see here, it doesn't take very long, and it gets you 4 images all at once. In theory, you could adapt this prompt to do 5 or 6. The catch is that Dall-E and ChatGPT do have rate limits, and so you can only generate a total number of images within a certain period of time. And so if you do just kind of do this over and over again, eventually ChatGPT will be like, hey, you gotta slow down. But if you're looking for some images just quickly, this is a really, really great way to do that, instead of just having ChatGPT generate an image and then you try again and you try again and you try again, because it is really just using the Dall-E model. And so with every image, even though it's using the exact same prompt that it's creating, that ChatGPT is creating, every single time Dall-E in the background is going to use that prompt to make something a little bit different. So and you might not like this image, but you might really like this image. You just never know. And so having those 4 options is really, really helpful. So that is how you do it. That is how you make more than one image from ChatGPT and Dall-E all at once. That's an easy way. And again, I'll have that prompt down in the description. If you want another ChatGPT tip to help keep you on the cutting edge in your career and your marketing skills, make sure you click on this video right there. And we love AI tools at MFNP. And as always, if you want my free marketing crash course where I cover the new fundamentals of modern marketing that drive awareness, grow an audience, and get people to buy from you, and we can use AI, go to marketingfornormalpeople.com or click or scan right here. All right, catch you later.